Hey guys, welcome back to 100 Line Lost Bits Academy 2. Let's carry on where we left off. We're more than likely halfway through the comedy route, having now opted for fish rather than meat. Lo and behold, we can't hear each other speak unless Darumi literally explodes my eardrums with a megaphone. God only knows what we're gonna get up to this time, but you know what? I'm here for it. You know, our grand finale's coming up, like almost an entire year after I started this LP, honestly. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself once we wrap this playthrough up. Even more so, I don't know how I'll cope when there's an inevitable DLC announcement, right? And another 100 endings get added. So I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But can you imagine though if they brought on some like heavy hitters, right, as guest writers? Anyway, I'm jumping ahead. Let's deal with this voiceless issue first. It has been a couple of days. What in the world is going on here? Oh, jeez. The scene in the cafeteria was completely incomprehensible to me. Kyoshika was bowling in front of a pair of glasses. Yugamu and Darumi were joining in her sadness. Are they? They look like they're quite pleased with themselves. No, not exactly. They were probably just mocking Kyoshika, who's channeling her inner Velma Dinkley. Shoma approached me, perhaps noticing me watching in bewilderment. Good morning. Are you feeling better? He says. I guess by writing on his notepad again? Yeah, more or less. What's going on here? If you're okay with a disastrous, horrible explanation, I can do my best. Shoma was doing his self-depreciation thing as always, not self-deprecation this time. But I gave him a nod, and he started his explanation. Hiriko, it seems her glasses were her true form. How was that supposed to work? I wrote down my protest without even thinking about it. The full story is something like this. These glasses were left in the cafeteria. I suspected they're probably Hiriko's. So I left a note next to them with Hiriko's name on it so everyone would know. After seeing them, Kyoshika came to the conclusion Lady Hiriko has been reduced to a mere pair of glasses! What a tragedy! Yes, that about sums it up. Oh, okay. Well, shit, man, I knew Kyoshika was dumb, but I didn't think she was this dumb. I see. Darumi and Yugamu must have thought it would be funny to use the note to put this ridiculous notion in Kyoshika's head. Upon looking closer, there was a scrap of paper that claimed Hiriko had gone to fight the invaders alone and came back as nothing more than a pair of glasses. Wow. Characters with glasses are basically destined to get teased until their glasses represent their true selves, but I never thought that would happen to Hiriko. As all of this was going on, Hiriko made a nonchalant entrance. I forgot my glasses. Oh, they're here. Immediately after Darumi handed Hiriko her glasses. Kyoshika clung to Hiriko. What, you think it's an imposter? I couldn't hear her, but I had a feeling she was telling Hiriko she was glad she was okay after all. Meanwhile, Yugamu and Darumi slipped away as if nothing had happened. They had their 5 minutes of laughter and then went on about their day. Hiriko came over to me, dragging Kyoshika along with her. How's your physical condition? I'm fine. Is your true form okay? What? Forget about it. What happened after I passed out yesterday? I have a message from Sirei. He's going to ask you to gather materials soon so we can prepare our countermeasure. Our countermeasure? Until then, we're all to prepare for defensive battles. That's all I have to tell you. I'm off. It's not the same when I have to voice it because they're writing this down. I can't exactly make scribble noises with my mouth. After relaying that simple message, Hiriko took off, with Kyoshika still attached to her. What, you want to become like a pair of earrings to accompany her pair of glasses if you both transform? I ate a quick breakfast and went back to my room. It was hard to get things done when nobody could hear each other. I hope Sirei comes up with the countermeasure soon. For now, all I can do is wait. I'll wait it out as I ready up for the defensive battle. Can we even do free time? What happens if we try to hang out with other people? Suppose we could give it a try? Surely we've got some unique scenarios here. Let's start with Darumi. I don't care if I can't use my voice. I knew my training from Online Flame Wars would come in handy one day. Online Flame Wars. Somehow I'm not surprised. Alright, let's speak with everyone then. Speak, quotation marks, of course. Those bastards sure know how to give us a hard time. Everyone's just writing down on their notepads constantly. I hope everyone's got good handwriting and not doctor's ones.
Taking my voice from me? Unacceptable. I'll have it back before they even realize it.
You're still able to sneer. That's good, I think. Igamu? Stealing away everyone's adorable voices. Those invaders sure know some strange tricks. Is it the invaders, though, or is it just something else entirely?
Text are just fine for me. I'm terrible with face-to-face communication.
I'm not so bad with face-to-face communication. It's talking on the phone, though, that I really struggle with. Which is funny because, you know, I record LPs in my spare time, but when I'm engaged in a phone conversation with someone, like at work, for instance, I just can't do it. I get scared. I get nervous. I think it's because I can't see their faces. Like, talking in VC, however, is completely different. I don't know why. It's just something in my mind. I think it's because I worked a call center once for like 3 days, and it was the most traumatic thing I've ever endured. Speaking with strangers, telemarketing, you know, it humbles you really quickly. I have handwritten so many messages, my right hand is tingling. At this rate, the seal may be broken. Alright, okay, you didn't need to write that down. I miss hearing everyone's voices. Could it be another one of the invaders' attacks? Oh, Sirei seems to think so. Hideko, you're off? Here to the garage, I see. Not being able to talk is quite inconvenient. But at least the school is blissfully quiet now. Yeah, I'm sure you're happy about it. Sirei? The only person whose voice is unaffected. Oh. We haven't located the source of the jamming signal yet. Let's save the talking until we do. Well, I don't think you're gonna find it in here. Ima? Write down something. Jeez, chicken? Rooster? Can't be scaring me like that. Written messages are enough for the rest of you, but I can't bear not hearing my dear sister's angelic voice. Should have known. I should have known that's what you were going to bring up. And so many people to speak with. How do they make it so that it's only our voices we can't hear? Right? Almost like this is a contrived written scenario. Come up with some diabolical authors. Writing messages ain't my jam. Why don't we use body language instead? Don't pile drive me into the ground. Gaku! I miss your voice, old pal. The silence is getting on my nerves. When will we be able to talk again? As soon as Sirei comes up with a solution. Is Ava affected? I think she is. Nobody talks to me anyway, so not being able to hear voices changes nothing for me. Alright. And the leisure lounge. Ava knows better than to try and speak to people. She's just going for a swim. Oh, she's not even saying anything. Wow, she really is conserving her voices, or her voice, I should say. I don't think she's got multiple, unless you count her transformed form.
Move out!
Hey, you can't be saying move out there, Takumi. You have no voice. That's illegal. Suppose they couldn't cover all their bases. There are 100 endings, after all.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Well, it's refreshing to hear at least a voice.
Well then, good night.
Even if it is Sirei's goodnight speech. That time again, huh? Feels like the day just flew by. Maybe since we couldn't talk, it felt like time was literally silently passing me by. Anyway, there's nothing left for me to do today. I'll just get to sleep. I slowly crawled into bed and let myself drift off. Day 53. Get that countermeasure ready, Sirei, please. It's morning again. Off to the cafeteria. Even though I know I won't be able to talk to anyone. Well, we gotta go there to eat at the very least. Sirei's the only one there, it seems. Oh, there you are, Sabino! Did you get my message? Then, as team leader of the Special Defense Unit, I need you to grab the materials I need for our countermeasure ASAP! Message? Did you say something in your... No? Where was the message? I'm gonna need a rigid PCB, an aluminum sheet, and vegetable resin. I'm busy getting it ready, so I can't help. But you should be able to get everything within 3 to 4 days.
Okay.
Hop to it! Collect like your life depends on it! That Sirei was gone. What a jerk. He just made his demands and left because he knows I can't talk back. I'd wanted to ask him if I was allowed to say no, but it was too late now. A rigid PCB, an aluminum sheet, and vegetable resin? I'll see if anyone wants to go try and find some later. After eating breakfast in silence, I went back to my room. Well, we got 4 days to do it, so it's a lot of free time on our hands. Well, I better start getting those materials right away. He told me he wanted to collect everything within 3 to 4 days. Must be making some kind of weapon to undermine the enemy's jamming capabilities. It was, in case I forgot, a rigid PCB, an aluminum sheet, and vegetable resin. Let's head on out. See ya, team. I'll just do this on my own, shall I? Aluminum sheet. Vegetable resin. Hardboard. There we go. All secured within 1 day. Can't ask for more than that. Back from exploring, I immediately lay in bed. Nice. I managed to get everything I was asked for today. That was surprisingly easy, but I'm wiped. I should get to sleep right away. I soon fell asleep. Thanks. we didn't need that extra sentence there, Takumi. You could have just gone to sleep. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate how many times you tell us, in many different ways,
Up and Adam troops, time
how you go to sleep.
Rise and shine. Get ready.
Okay. Morning again. Let's all fuel up in the cafeteria. I'm ahead of schedule in my collections, though, so... Oh, man. I'm so far ahead that I went to the entrance hole immediately, instead of the cafeteria. Alright, guys. Don't worry, the countermeasure is being deployed soon, since I gathered them... What is everyone looking at? What? Oh. Everyone ate in silence. Not only can we not hear each other, but we can't use our sketchbooks while we're eating, so... There's nothing we could do. But it felt uncomfortable. I wanted it to be over quickly. I finished an awkward breakfast and decided to go back to my room. Yeah, I didn't want to drop, like, bacon all over my sketchbook. Thanks, game, for crashing, though. Appreciate it. Even the game was like, this is too much. This is too unbearable. Shut it down. Shut it all down. Now then, I'm all done collecting materials, so I guess I should prepare for the next defensive battle. I can't even spend free time with anyone, so... God, imagine how frustrating this part would be. Like, what are you supposed to do? Just collect items, I guess? Or sleep? Back in my room, I went straight to bed for yet another night. I'm done collecting the materials, so I should be able to sleep easy tonight. Closed my eyes and surrendered my consciousness until I was asleep. I need to make a montage of everything he said. Oh! Tomato, how's it going? Did you manage to collect what I asked for? I did. Shouldn't you be working on the contraption by now? I gave a hearty nod and handed over everything I'd collected to Sirei. Oh, I knew you could do it. Now I can work on our countermeasure. This countermeasure must be some kind of weapon that can cut through the jamming interfering with our voices. Right? I wanted to confirm this with him, but as I was writing in my sketchbook,
Hey.
I'm off to do the D part of R&D. Just hold out a little longer. Sirei scurried off. Can't write fast enough. This is so inconvenient. I hope this gets resolved sooner rather than later. Deciding to leave the rest in Sirei's hands, I decided to go to sleep. I could just imagine how Eito would be handling this. He'd be like, oh, thank God. Don't have to hear my stupid, idiot comrade speaking anymore. I'm saved. I've been blessed by the invaders. Okay. When's our next battle anyway? Guess I'll go to the cafeteria today. I shouldn't skip out on going too much. Even though, you know, it's awkward every time. The moment I set foot in the cafeteria, Tsubasa came thundering over to me, sketchbook in hand. Do you know where Kako is? Kako? I shook my head to tell Tsubasa I hadn't seen her. Kako's been holding on to tools I lent her. Could you tell her I was looking for her if you see her? Tsubasa then left the cafeteria. It looked like she was going to look for Kako. Right. Can't call out with our voices, so looking for someone isn't all that easy. Maybe I should look for her after breakfast, too. I'll ask if anyone's seen her. After devouring a meal in the quiet of the cafeteria, I decided to get started right away. Kako, sorry I haven't seen her. You went out of your way to ask me, and yet I completely failed you like the trash I am. I apologize. You even spent time writing that sentence, and I had to read it. So you wasted even more time. Miss Tsukumo, apologies, I have not seen her.
And since I did not see her while I was cleaning the first floor this morning, I do not believe she is there.
Okay, not on the first floor. Good start. Huh? Kako? I saw her going down the stairs on the 3rd floor. I don't know where she went after that, but she's probably on the 1st or 2nd floor. Okay, 2nd floor it is. Kako, I passed her before I got here, but I'm not sure where she went after that. She wanted to see the situation outside, so perhaps she's in a room that has a window facing the outside. A classroom, then. Alright. See, Kako, you're not the only detective in town. Okay, I can deduce things. I've played Great Ace Attorney, and I've done a dance or two with Sherlock Holmes. Okay? Classroom. This one? Had a music change. There she is! Kako! She's looking out the window.
What's she looking at?
I knocked on the classroom door, and Kako turned to look at me. Sebastian's looking for you. What are you doing out here?
Takumi, what do you think's going on with that?
That? She was pointing at something outside. I peered out the window in the direction of Kako's finger. What are they doing? What in the world? There was a group of 4 people doing something strange. Takemaru and Ima were doing something like gymnastics. Nozomi was leaping up and down. Moko was posing or something.
It looks like they're trying to tell us something.
Are they? What are they doing? YMCA? They got the letters all wrong.
What do you think it is?
Trying to tell us something? What could it possibly be? Are Takemaru and Ima trying to spell something? What even is that? Maybe Nozomi is supposed to be a circle? I feel like I understand that much. Moko. All I can see is how ripped she is. I guess this means... I guess I should just go and ask them. I gave up on trying to figure it out by myself. Tabasa's looking for you, so you should go see her. I'll tell you what this is about later.
Alright.
I parted ways with Kako and headed to the schoolyard. Sometimes you don't need to decrypt a cryptic message. Sometimes you just need to go and ask, okay? So let's go ahead and do just that. Although, we will need our sketchbook handy. No need to jog. I'll just teleport there. The moment I arrived in the schoolyard, the 4 of them ran up to me.
Thank goodness you came, Takumi. Did you get our message?
Oh my god, you were actually trying to communicate! Not at all. When I asked them what was going on, it turned out my guess that they were spelling something was right on the money. Apparently, they were trying to spell out SOS. I should have figured that out. Why did you need 2 people for the first S when Moko was doing perfectly fine? I say that, perfectly fine, when she was a completely backwards S, unless she was projecting it the other way, in which case, yeah. Never mind, she got it right. I still didn't get it. How was what Moko was doing supposed to look like an S? More importantly, SOS? What, did something happen? I hurriedly scribbled down my question, and Moko immediately responded in hers.
I think I saw an invader in the schoolyard.
What? An invader? I expressed my great shock with my face, as opposed to my bulging biceps.
I wanted to tell someone as soon as possible, so I sent a signal to Nozomi, who happened to be looking outside. I had no idea what she was trying to say, so I just came out to the schoolyard, much like you did, which is the, most appropriate thing to do. Then we both tried to communicate to Takemaru and Ima when they saw us.
We had no fucking idea what they were trying to say, so we just went and asked. We came all the way down to the schoolyard. Then we got so worked up, we decided that we had to join in and spread the word. We requested help from Kako because she was in the classroom. I was so sure if anyone would understand, it would be Sister Dearest. Yeah, I mean, I know she's an aspiring detective, but I don't think even Sherlock Holmes or Sherlock Holmes himself could have deduced what the hell you guys were trying to monkey around and do. Same thing that happened to me happened to everyone else. But that's not the issue here. So what happened with the invader? Moko moved her pen across the page with an embarrassed look on her face.
I guess I saw things wrong. I checked and it was just some garbage.
What the hell?
Sorry for dragging you out here.
It's fine. It can happen. It's not like I had anything better to do today anyway. The real problem was that we couldn't communicate with each other. That's why this wild goose chase happened. We really need Siri to finish his countermeasure as soon as possible. After finding out all of the commotion was for nothing, I dejectedly retreated to my room. Wow, that was the most exciting thing all week. Even if it turned out to be a whole nothing burger. Is Siri still not done? When will this countermeasure of his be ready? I couldn't help dwelling on it, but I also couldn't ignore my duty to prepare for a defensive battle. I better just get myself ready. Alright, I'm heading... Oh, I can't even head out. It's afternoon. I'm going to bed. Thank you. Time will pass. Good night, Sirei. Even though you shouldn't be sleeping, you should be working around the clock on this countermeasure. In the end, I never heard anything from Sirei. I guess he's not done yet. I sure hope it'll be done by tomorrow. God, it's kind of like... I mean, I think losing your voice is a lot more important than losing internet access. Like, this time, I've moved house quite a bit, and every time I've moved house, it's always taken like a couple of days to get the internet set up, and it's always like excruciating, like being in a house without internet capabilities. So you know, I'd always get like a data stick or something, but even then, it was slow and just unreliable, and had a cap on data. So yeah, I imagine it's like this. You just want this thing to be over. I just want internet access. I just want my voice back. I held on to a faint hope as I crawled into bed. There's nothing worse than being deprived of a utility that you're so used to having every day. One that you clearly take for granted. Morning again. Better go to the cafeteria as usual. Oh, great. It's gonna be a silent fight.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
At least we can still hear the PA system.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Maybe they brought the jammer with them. Then we can just blow it up. Invaders. But we still haven't dealt with being unable to hear each other. I guess war doesn't wait. For now, I'd better hurry to the war room. Can't even have my breakfast. You're all here. You ready to go, right? Oh, right. None of you can speak, so I guess it's up to me to do the talking. It's like he's getting revenge from his other route where he got so upset because we didn't attend his announcement. I could see everyone drop their shoulders dejectedly.
No.
Then I can just cut right to the chase. You need to destroy and kill those invaders for the sake of humanity's future. That's all. Simple as best, am I right?
Hooray!
Then let's get right to it. Initiate defensive battle. Okay. Oh, I should have stuck around to see if we could hear our groan of pain and screams during our transformational cutscene. I'm just on autopilot right now. Alright. Something about just seeing that sprite of hers and nothing coming out. Everyone seemed to have something they wanted to say, but I couldn't tell what. You have to save your one-liners for the next fight. Worrying about it will just make me lose focus. I need to ignore it and fight. Annihilate all enemies. In silence, of course. Ah!
Here I come!
Well, you can still speak. So they deliberately targeted Ava? Oh. Yo, copies of us! Can these guys talk? With their, alien-sounding voices? Oh, that UFO flying through! Well, I guess no one had anything to say. And we're just gonna execute Zenta quietly. I was trying to tell them that all that was left to do was finish it off, but of course, no one could hear me. Enough already. Time to end this. Okay. We'll make Ava do it. Because she's probably upset that her voice was taken away. Ava? Not that way. There you are. Okay, we can still hear her groans and her shriek.
I have killed the enemy.
I'm sorry. I feel bad. It goes against your religious principles. Okay. But she has a lot of catching up to do because she hardly gets a chance to execute commanders. Our battle behind us, we returned to the war room completely exhausted. Fighting without being able to hear each other was harder than I ever would have imagined. Great work, everybody! You're all looking rather gaunt. Did you burn a lot of calories? Fighting might feel harder than usual since you can't hear each other to coordinate. I need to quickly put together this countermeasure so we can move past this. So I'll get right to work then. Everyone, please lend me your support and... Actually, no. You should get some rest. I'll give you the details tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
You are dismissed! Even Siri must have noticed we were tired. We all returned to our rooms. I must have been more exhausted than I thought because I fell asleep as soon as I flopped into bed. Okay. Today's the day. Sounds promising.
Hello, this is an emergency broadcast. I have a present for you today, soldiers. Come to the war room immediately. That is all.
Okay. As long as he's not baiting us. This morning I woke to the sound of an emergency broadcast instead of the usual morning announcement. I rubbed my sleepy eyes and looked at the clock. Looked like I'd overslept just a little. What does he mean by prison anyway? He wants us to meet in the war room, I guess. What do you think, Takumi? Come on, it's gotta be good news. What does he mean by prison? It couldn't be the thing he's been talking about the past week. Okay, that's everyone. Thank you, Samino, for being so fucking late. Without further ado, I wish to make an announcement about my solution for the communication woes plaguing you. Oh, finally. I lean forward excitedly. Oh my god, rubbing my hands together. Whew. I don't have anything! Sorry! I could practically hear everybody deflating. Well, the enemy's sonic attack was more powerful than I thought, so I gave up pretty quickly. When did you give up? Today? Or was it like 5 days ago? No, I would prefer to spend my time on something more meaningful rather than something difficult. This is just a little communication hiccup. Nothing the Special Defense Unit can't handle. I could tell from Takemaru's expression that he was asking for permission to start punching. Honestly, just go for it, man.
No!
Whoa, hold on now. That's why I readied a present for you. A present? It took blood, sweat, and tears to make this, okay? But this felt like this is the best solution. Well, I've now created extra work for myself as I'll have to manage these going forward, but you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, I guess. Why are you trying to make yourself out to be a victim here, you dumbass? We're the ones who can't speak. Okay, I can see someone tapping their foot impatiently, so get ready for the reveal. Ta-da! Sensing that Kurata was about to throttle him, Sirei finally pulled out his gift. Is that the smartphone? Honestly, not a bad solution. It's better than having to scribble things down on a pad. This is what we call a tablet. A cursed communications-based weapon that once destroyed familial conversation. Come on, that's a biased way to put it. Although I guess it depends on the family. I mean, it also kind of helps encourage it because you can communicate with your family a lot easier now when you're out and about. Like before, I had to make arrangements with my parents. Like, can you pick me up at 4 o'clock from my friend's house? Now I could just text them. If I was still going to my friend's house and needed them to pick me up, I'd just be like, yo, come pick me up now in 5 minutes or something. Obviously, if it's at the table, not good. But it helps when we're all separated from each other. Ava handed out the devious weapons to all of us. The tablet was set up for chatting and entering messages using handwritten input. What? So we still have to write things down? It was a big step up from hauling pen and paper everywhere. To whoever wrote, why wouldn't you just give these out from the start? It's not that easy! Who are you trying to convince? I immediately sent my retort through the device, but Sirei just ignored it and continued on. This school isn't set up to get wireless signals, so I really had to agonize just to set up basic sending and receiving. But now you're all on Microsoft Teams, so we can finally message each other and send memes and shit. And I have to constantly monitor the network to keep it running. It would be a total disaster if the enemy managed to intercept it after all. But drastic times call for drastic measures. I figured I could run it for a week or so on a special trial basis.
You can only use it for a week? Shortest-lived app ever.
No more complaints, thank you. It's not easy running a social media app. Also, you! Don't you dare try to reverse engineer it or mod it. Anyway, You can do whatever you want with them for a week. I'm going back to work. Toodles. What work? And with that, Siri practically fled from the war room to avoid being heckled. Don't you guys have tablets? Now you do! Well, since we've got them, let's use them.
Yes! Thread explaining the legendary Moko Majiro's Dark Sorceress story arc, 1 out of 564. So scary.
A worm like me should not be allowed to chat. I'm going to delete my account.
Okay, bye!
Are you having fun, Sister Dearest? After that, we all had fun chatting together. Despite everything, everybody seemed to be obsessed with their gift. I went back to my room, still exhausted from yesterday's defensive battle. I decided to get some solid rest in my room for the rest of the day. Okay, well now we don't even have to meet up at the cafeteria, we can just message each other. From the comfort of our rooms. Maybe we can order food. Siri, can you DoorDash me some breakfast? I'm going to head to the cafeteria. I typed out my thoughts on my device, even though it was unlikely anyone was looking. This device definitely isn't going to bring happiness to me. Absolutely not. No sirree. Ah. Okay. How are we handling it?
Good morning, Takumi.
Oh. Morning. This device is pretty handy. Once you get used to it, you can type as fast as you talk. True. What happened to her old-fashioned way of talking? Does her personality change over text? Verily, it doesn't quite have the same ring to it when it's written down. This would be perfect if it could just read out whatever we typed.
Don't you think, Holy Jumanji Sword?
This doesn't feel right. Bro, this stupid thing doesn't even have any games. What the fuck? I wish Siri put games on it. Gaku, please, for the love of God, put autocorrect on. This guy isn't even double checking what he's typing.
Is anyone hungry? I will bring you something if you order me to.
She doesn't know she's not supposed to be using all caps. It's hard to read.
I can't get used to this. Everything feels off.
She took the words right out of my mouth. Or fingers. After finishing breakfast over an awkward chat, I went back to my room. What should I do today? We just had a defensive battle, so I'd like to believe the enemy won't attack us again anytime soon, but I can't make assumptions like that. I need to do whatever I can. Another uneventful day has passed. There's nothing to do at this hour, so I'll just take it easy. I laid down on my bed and fell into a deep sleep within a few minutes. Can't you read a book or something, Takumi, before bed? Like, does he just wind down and go straight into the covers? Does he have a shower?
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Today is your 60th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Honestly, I'm kind of out of ideas at this point, so I didn't prepare anything special.
Yeah, that's a given. Today is day 60. It's my second go-round of day 60, but everything's completely different from last time. Most importantly, everyone has made it this far unharmed. Aside from Eito, that is. Need to stop thinking about him. I did what was necessary. Anyway, I'd better eat breakfast in the cafeteria and then get moving. I spent another morning chatting in the cafeteria as I ate, then set off to do what I needed for the day. Free time again! This is the free time route, for sure. That's day 60 done. We're getting closer and closer to day 100, but are we going to be stuck like this until then? Completely unable to hear each other? I don't want to think about it. I'll just get to sleep. I shut down my thoughts and forced myself to fall asleep. What? How much longer is this going to go on? Are we going to be voiceless for the rest of our time here? That's crazy. Well, time to get up. I can't just dwell on the fact we can't talk. I need to prepare for a defensive battle. Our goal is to survive the next 100 days together. I'll get some breakfast and then get started. I spent another morning chatting in the cafeteria as I ate, then got started with my preparations. Another day without incident. I've got nothing left to do now, so I'll just hit the sack. Damn, it's super quiet without music. I closed my eyes and began to drift off. But just then... What's that? I see a bright light. Sensing some kind of light, I opened my sleepy eyes. My tablet was lit up. I'd gotten a message. From Darumi? Huh?
This is a message from the Dark Lord Satan?
What? I can hear my voice!
If you don't send this message to 5 people within 2 days of seeing this, you will be cursed forever. Please fill out the survey below with your information if you want to know more about my demonic curse.
Why do you have to read it like that? I ignored it and went to bed. And yet you sounded so panicked reading it out loud. In your mind, of course, canonically. Okay. What was with that message yesterday anyway? Within 2 days? That's not a lot of time. It only gives me until the night of day 63. It was probably just a prank anyway. I'll just go to the cafeteria and ask Darumi if I see her. It was just a prank, Takumi. Alright. If only you didn't fall for the other prank. Securing Hideko's panties. Darumi's here. Once I spotted her in the cafeteria, I tapped out a message on my tablet as I walked up to her. Darumi, what was that all about yesterday?
What?
The message you sent in the middle of the night. The message from Satan?
What did it say?
She's the one who sent it. How does she not know? Irritated, I typed out my response. Something about whoever sees the message and doesn't send it to 5 people within 2 days will get cursed.
Kyoho, is that what I sent you? I was messed up on sleep meds last night and suddenly I felt lonely. So I just decided to send out some messages to people. I don't remember it though.
What an absolute nuisance. Can you knock it off with the pranks? Not that anyone would ever fall for that. Certainly not me.
The curse might be real, Takumi.
Huh?
You might really be cursed.
What are you talking about? I hardly responded, pressing her for more details.
When I was on those meds, it felt like someone was possessing my body. Someone who wasn't me was using my body to fulfill their desires.
What, you got Phantom Gi in your mind?
If they sent that message, then...
I was about to tell her to stop sending me scary messages, but just then... Hey, Darumi. I stood in the hall all night just like the Dark Lord's message told me. I won't get cursed now, right? I ate a quick breakfast as I watched chat messages go by out of the corner of my eye. After that, I went back to my room to think, which is something Kyoshka has no idea how to do. It's a foreign concept. Anyway, Darumi was just messing with me. I shouldn't worry about that ridiculous message. I need to worry about getting ready for a defensive battle, damn it! There's no telling when the enemy might strike again. God.
When I was on those meds, it felt like somebody was possessing my body. Someone who wasn't me was using my body to fulfill their desires. If they sent that message, then...
I must be the biggest moron in the world for worrying about this. What's my problem? I just need to get to bed. Shaking off my unnecessary thoughts, I gave myself over to shallow sleep. That's not a new one, I don't think, but still. It was funny to read them out loud. Another day in paradise. Phew, I didn't really sleep too well. Maybe because I was worrying about absurd things. I better go to the cafeteria for now. I'm starving. Ah, shucks. My body went stiff at the sound of the alarm.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Let's hop to it, Takumi! At least we can text each other now in the middle of battle. As long as we don't get our messages intercepted, we should be fine. I think it's just a regular fodder match today. With some, where's my daughter sprinkled in. I need to get to the war room. We need to defend the school. I firmly reminded myself of our mission and started making my way to the war room. Where, you know, I might still be cursed by Satan. Okay, we're all here! Once again, I'm going to be the only one doing the talking here, but I've adapted the chat on the tablet device to improve the telecommunication capabilities. Seeing is believing, so let's get right to it.
Hooray!
Time to initiate a defensive battle! Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm still crying out loud. But this is our chance to see like a full roster, basically. Apart from Aiden. Transforming. Plus, it's just been a long time since I've seen this cutscene. Here we go. I'm surprised we all fit in this room. With our class weapons, no less. Thankfully, Tsubasa doesn't spawn her car until we're outside. And don't get me started on Shoma's Mechabot. Okay. I take it we probably have voice lines in battle as well.
I don't want to fight.
Oh, God. Can't we use the jammer on these guys? Please? Whoa, I can see the words. What do you mean?
That's right. I made it so you can visualize the chat.
There's text boxes now. That's just getting my way. I can't see shit at all. We should avoid unnecessary chatter. Yeppers. Sister dearest, that includes your message. Forget that. What exactly is that sound? Are they talking?
The enemy's trying to distract us. Maybe they've mounted speakers on the invaders. Oh, great. We're dying of stress over here because we can't talk and those monsters get to flap their gums all day. Let us kill them. Let us kill the invaders and spare none.
Yeah, please do. If we can't jam their voices, we're just gonna have to cut them out. How are we coping with the new system? It's all cannon fodder. What a disappointment.
OMG, don't lay your guard down. Things are just getting started. There's no way that's the end of them.
Here they come! New enemy squad approaching!
Speak of the Dark Lord himself.
Let's go!
Goodness, Kako. Don't need that kind of language in here, please. We're professional. Most of us.
I don't want to fight.
Me either, buddy.
No!
Damn, do they ever shut up? It's creeping me out. They're trying to confuse us. Ignore them and take them out.
Okay. We're saved. S rank. For surviving.
Is it over? There wasn't any commander. It was all minions. It is a shame we could not kill a commander.
Well, we'd managed to pull through, so now we could finally take a breather. Or so I thought. Wait! I'm seeing some activity! There are still invaders left! All of us grew tense. It seemed the fight wasn't over yet. Takamaru! Behind that shadow over there! Takamaru reacted swiftly, peering behind the shadow. Lurking there was... What? Oh my god, is this it? The jammer? Oh, he just laid it out flat. I was just starting to think about what a disappointment it was, but... Ow! What the hell? Assaulted by the force of the sound, I covered my ears. The unpleasant noise went on for a while until finally... Is it over? It looked like it had finished without much incident.
That's all?
Wait, what? I can hear you?
Oh, now that you mention it, yeah, I can hear you too!
It's true, we're back to normal. I can hear all of you again.
Suddenly we realized we could hear each other's voices again after so long.
Thank God. I was worried we'd be stuck like that until day 100. Yippee! At last I can hear Sister Dira's gorgeous voice. Please, tell me the biggest, longest story in my ears right here, right now.
Can't be doing emojis. How'd you say that shit out loud? Forsooth, I can hear you all. And now I too can speak aloud. Oh, I missed your forsooths.
How nice, Kyoshka. You lost 80% of your worth when you lost your odd little accent.
Come on, I know she annoys me a lot when she's got the tomato on, but damn it, she's got some pretty funny jabs, like, at Kyoshka sometimes.
Are you saying the way I speak is 80% of my personality?
Seems like that invader was the reason you couldn't hear each other. And now that problem is solved! Yahoo! But the solution was far too simple. For how much trouble it gave us, it sure came to an end quickly. Sometimes, you know, it's just the smallest thing that can be continuously niggling at you and just frustrating you to no end until you resolve it. Nothing's better than an easy solution where problems. This isn't a grind fest, although there is a lot of free time in this room.
Hey.
And it's not a suspense or a mystery either, so there's no big denouement.
Well, whatever. It's all dealt with now.
Exactly. Now then, the invaders are all gone, so come on back. Yeah. Okay. The defensive battle and our communication problem both came to a quick and unsatisfying end. We decided to rest for the day and went back to our rooms, where we started talking out loud to ourselves in the bathroom. What a relief to finally be able to talk again. Now I can finally talk normally. Feels good to be able to use my voice after so long, all because I decided to eat fish. I guess this is goodbye for our tablets. We didn't even get to use them for a full week. I muttered to myself like I hadn't been able to in ages, when suddenly my eyes locked onto a message.
This is a message from Dark Lord Satan. If you don't send this message to 5 people within 2 days of seeing this, you'll be cursed forever.
Right, I only have until the end of today. Well, who cares about it at this point? There's no way the curse is real. Famous last words. Wait, don't tell me I have to choose. Okay. You're kidding me. Oh, jeez. Forward the message? You know what? Let's err on the side of caution. Yes. Forward the message. At least, you know, they'll laugh at me if it's not true. But if it is true, I've just averted a great crisis. Alright, I know what I'll do. Unable to just ignore the prospect of being cursed, I drafted 5 copies of the same message and sent all 5 of them to Gaku. Okay, now I can sleep easy. No longer concerned with the curse, I laid down in bed, relieved. Hopefully that loophole works. It didn't say anywhere that I couldn't send them all to the same person. Gaku will be fine, I think. Maybe. Who knows? Oh shit. Yeah, maybe Gaku's the one who's gonna get cursed because he's not gonna forward the message on. Are we alive? We didn't come to an abrupt end? Morning already. Man, must have been the fight yesterday, but I still feel exhausted. I guess I should eat breakfast and get some energy back. Off to the cafeteria. Oh, gosh, let's teleport there.
Yeah, Darumi! This demonic message stuff isn't true, right? I got a bunch of them last night. I'm not gonna get cursed, am I? Who can say? I see all kinds of vengeful spirits gathered around you trying to tear your limbs off, but...
Could it be a special grade curse? The holy Jumanji sword isn't a cursed tool. She's powerless against such magic. But she's holy.
No! I'm too young to die! At least let me die drowning in a pool of cold hard cash! Or babes!
Gaku was causing a scene in the cafeteria about the messages.
Good lord, it's too early for this nonsense. I suppose it's impossible for you poors to respect the concept of a refined meal.
Seriously, guys. Even if the message had originated with Darumi, I couldn't say too much since I was part of the problem now.
I got 27 freaking cursed messages, dude! Why so many?
Oh god, I'm not the only one. 27? Well, 5 of those were mine, but still, 27 is out of line.
You'll be fine, Gaku. A message can't curse you. Right, Takumi?
Right, totally possible. That very instant, I saw Kurata avert her gaze out of the corner of my eye. Kurata? You passed the curse on to Gaku too, didn't you?
Takumi, are you okay? What's with all the coughing? I'm just getting used to my voice back in my throat, you know? Hey, I don't care if you're alright, but don't you dare take a noble woman down with you!
So sorry, I don't think it's cold though.
Forget that, what about me? What am I supposed to do? Save me! They say if you want to get rid of a curse, you can give it to someone else by putting a banana in your mouth and doing 3 backflips.
For real? I'll do it, man. I'm getting away from this curse even if I have to give it to somebody else. Come on, calm down. There's no way curses are real. Having said that, I found myself trying to leave early to avoid any potential curse transfers. No take-backs. I quickly scarfed down breakfast and escaped to my room, where I'm protected from the curse, as long as I put salt down on my front door. Oh shit, what's going on? We're actually coughing? What's going on? I keep coughing. I don't feel like I'm coming down with anything, but I guess I'd better try not to overdo it today. Night already. The day flew by faster than I thought, as it always seems to happen. Doesn't look like this cough's going away. What's up with that? I need to take better care of my health. I'll hit the hay early today. Oh man, I've cursed myself by forwarding it on. I was trying to avoid it all along. It's gonna happen. This is because we all sent it to one person? It's been a whole day and I'm still coughing. Oh, my body feels a little sluggish too. Maybe I really did catch a cold. Wonder if anyone has cold medicine. Maybe I'll ask around the cafeteria while I'm there for breakfast. Yeah, let's spread our germs. Why not? I almost went to the entrance hall again. Gamu! Takumi, what's the matter? You look troubled. I'm not taking any pills from you! Keep your pills to yourself! Come, tell Dr. Yugamu all about what ails you. You're the last person I would ask, but... Was that your inner dialogue? You do realize you said it out loud, right? But there's nothing to fear. I'm not the kind of psycho who abuses the ill. Although I would like to dissect you. I love looking inside someone. Sounds completely psycho to me. Well, armchair diagnosis aside, your cough seems to be getting worse. You can tell. Well, I can tell how someone's health is faring just by looking at their face. If you want, I could give you a very thorough examination. Very, very thorough, if you know what I mean. Like, hand up your ass thorough. I'll pass. I feel terrible enough already. Anyway, do you have cold medicine or something? Just the normal stuff would go a long way. Oh, for the love of murder. I'd be able to give you a proper diagnosis if you'd let me examine you. But I suppose if you won't allow it. I do have some powdered medication I made for times when I feel unwell. I'll share some with you. Just to be clear, this is regular medicine, right? It's not going to give me any issues if I take it. I'm not going to start producing pheromones that's going to lure you guys into a false sense of loving me.
It's unbelievably effective.
You know what? I'll just let nature take its course and I'll recover naturally.
Why did you pause like that?
Yugami just grinned without saying another word. I warily accepted the medicine, finished off a quick breakfast, then headed back to my room. This is where we play the Breaking Bad meme where where Walter's like screaming for the SUV, like, no, don't do it! Soon after I returned to my room, I narrowed my eyes and stared at the medicine Yugamu gave me. What do I do with this? Is it really safe to take? I was still coughing even as I contemplated taking the medicine. It sort of felt like my body was urging me to just take it. To hell with it. I'll put my faith in Yugamu. I don't want to bother everybody else with my constant coughing. I made up my mind and swallowed the powder, chasing it down with a glass of water. As soon as I did, my vision started to waver. Oh, I'm so sleepy all of a sudden. Wow, this really does hit hard. I managed to make it to my bed, immediately collapsing onto the mattress. Unable to fight the urge to sleep any longer, I passed out just like that. Time skip? We're accelerating the timetable. It's morning. I passed out all night after taking that medicine. I better get up. It's already day 72 after all. Day 72? What the hell? A whole week passed? What's going on? I better go to the cafeteria and talk to somebody. Oh, shit. I knew it! Yugamu, why must you prescribe me something like this? Takumi, you're finally awake. Must have slept quite well. Yugamu, your medicine did this! It was so strong it knocked me out for an entire week! Huh? My medicine's not that effective. What? But I mean... This is more serious than I thought. Something is happening to your body. What do you mean? I mean, this is no mere cold. Even if your cough is gone and you manage to get some good sleep, a week is far too long. What's wrong? What's happening to me? I know you don't want to hear this, and you turned me down before, but I think I should examine you more closely. What?
Huh?
Takumi, I think you should just accept the offer in stride. We're not in the TRC anymore. It wouldn't be unusual for you to get sick with something.
We've all been so worried. I mean, you were asleep for so long. It'll be too late for us to help you if anything goes seriously wrong.
You might be right. Fine, Yugamu. Examine me. Thank you. Then, if you don't mind, It happened as soon as Yugamu began to speak. What?
Intruder alert.
Damn it!
Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
I'm ready to be examined, damn it!
Defense mode initiated.
But Yugamu!
All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Well, the invaders can lop my head off, or bisect me. That'll surely save us some time. Yugamu can do some field healing. Oh, for the love of murder. What terrible timing for an attack. Huh? I didn't eat any breakfast yet. I'll go after I eat. Just give me 3,600 seconds. I'm not giving you an hour for a 5-course meal. Just hurry up and get to the war room. Oh man, they left before me. Shit. Alright, let's go. Everyone's here. Are you ready for a defensive battle? I got plenty of sleep, so I'm raring to go.
I'm totes ready. I'll crush these invaders.
Yes, the invaders must be killed. Everyone do your best. I'll be your human shield. Okay then, look alive and let's get to it. Initiate defensive battle. Show me you wouldn't be a very good human shield. It's like using Sirei as a shield. It's only going to protect like my arm. If that. More voices to contend with, I believe.
Let us kill them! Let us kill them! Let us kill the invaders and spare none!
You heard her.
Ava, you're always so full of energy. How wonderful.
Yes, I will kill them! Energetically!
Takumi, are you feeling okay?
Ichi.
Yeah. Nothing's bothering me at the moment.
There's a lot of enemies, but none of them seem all that strong.
Just mooks then? This'll be quick.
Thank goodness.
I'm going to rip them open and paint the place with their blood and viscera.
As you always do, Hideko. Take us to the end of the battle so I can be dissected. I mean, examined. Examined. That's the word we're using. Wow, there's only like 5 people going towards Gaku's side.
There's so freaking many of them!
I said there's like 5 of them on your side, dude.
But they really are all just minions. No commander to be seen anywhere.
Then let's hurry this up. I plan on having a luxurious brunch with Sister Dearest.
I've seen what your brunch consists of. It's hardly luxurious. Okay. We're safe, we're good. Let us proceed. I need healing. After that sorry display, we went to our rooms and decided to recharge for the rest of the day. All of us spent the rest of the day taking it easily. Oh, no room visit? The day after our defensive battle, I went to Yugamu's room for my physical examination. I finally get to examine you. I've so been looking forward to this. You know what? I'm just glad you didn't do it while I was knocked out. I just need a standard exam, okay? No dissections or modifications. No, like, grabbing my organ, like, appraising it and putting it back in. No juggling, you know, my ribs. No wearing my intestines as a necklace. I don't know what kind of kinky shit you get up to, but I don't want any of it. I just want a standard examination. I asked you to come to my room rather than the shady biolab, so you wouldn't be alarmed. This room is pretty shady itself. Well, if it makes you feel better. Even if something were to go wrong, we always have the handy-dandy revival-matic. Yeah? Well, tell that to the people who died in the other routes, okay? Make sure you don't drain all my blood. That doesn't make me feel better at all. Come on now, relax. Right, why don't we start with a palpation?
Hey! Where do you think you're touching? Stop! Stop!
After an hour, Yugamu's examination was finally over. Is that a good or a bad? It's finally over. Did you find anything? Yes, I did find something, Takumi. Your balls. The problem is even worse than I thought. What? Seeing the seriousness on his face, my heart began to race and I broke out in a cold sweat. What was happening to my body? I read about this in some documents I found in the school. I can't believe those dreadful cases were actually real. Takumi, I need you to stay calm and listen to me. Unfortunately, you're suffering from...
Super smartass syndrome.
Excuse me? This...
Come again?
Super smart-ass syndrome. It's a horrible affliction that occurs only in this school. I'm sure you had no idea, as the initial symptoms are identical to a common cold. At the initial stage, the patient has a mild cough and they begin to accumulate smart-ass energy.
Ah!
What are you talking about? Smart-ass energy? What would that make me cough? But that's not the real issue with the disease. Your ass literally becomes smart. That's why I had to put my hand up there, to make sure. Check its IQ. Those with smart-ass energy instill clown energy in those around them. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, great. Another energy? Honestly, clown energy is the real killer. Those who have accumulated clown energy, they begin to unconsciously demonstrate abnormal behavior that triggers the smartass. This sounds so stupid. That sounds so stupid.
Hey!
That's horrible. You mean everyone's going to be acting like an insane person now? There are other symptoms that people with super smartass syndrome experience as well. More?
With every retort, jab, comment, witticism, or other display of smartass behavior, there's a 3% chance they'll spontaneously have a spasmodic explosion and die.
How do you read this with a straight face?
No!
So now I just have a sword of Damocles hanging over my head? What do you mean by spasmodic explosion? You're telling me I basically have the same chances of dying as I do hitting it big in a gacha game? So never. That's good? Relax, Takumi. Keep whipping like that, you're all but doomed to die. I'm just shocked by how nonchalantly you recited these insane symptoms. You sure you didn't make this up?
Oh.
Well, thankfully we have a revival device. But you must refrain from careless, smart-ass behavior. What do you mean, careless, smart-ass behavior? I literally just mind my own business. You're practically begging for it now. Suddenly I was at a loss for words. Me constantly playing the straight man to everyone's deranged antics here had turned it into a compulsion. Oh, someone's here. Takumi, I'm sorry to do this to you, but I'm not in the mood to answer that. Would you mind getting it for me? Do I look like your secretary? Oh no, I'm doing it again. I'll just answer the door quietly. I opened Yagamu's door to see...
Excuse me. Takumi, what are you doing here?
I just had some business with Yagamu.
This works out, though. I was going to come get you next.
Me? What? Did something happen?
Yes, there was a fight in the cafeteria just now. Come with me.
A fight?
It started off as a minor argument, but quickly escalated. Now they're battling it out in the gym.
Battling? What are you talking about? How did this happen? Anyway, I guess you need me to go to the gym and help you stop the fight.
Pardon? Have you lost your mind? I'll be participating. It'll be a disgrace to the Osuzuki name to simply stand idle and watch a battle unfold.
Are you guys mobsters or something? Well, careful. Takumi, careful. Okay, I know. It's tempting to spout out shit in response, but we can't be doing that. Well, Kurata was never the type to try and break up a fight in the first place. I see. I heard everything. Whether to join in or put an end to it, we better head to the gym. Yeah, you're right. Let's hurry. Okay, gym. Who's here? These guys? Jesus. The moment I stepped into the gym, I was overwhelmed by vicious shouting. Is the fight already happening? Knock it!
You can kiss the ring, but you won't ever touch the crown. Takamoto and his gang owns your bitch-ass town.
Always mad as hell. Sit your ass down, brother. Forget the ring. I'm gonna kiss your mother!
Behold my almighty righteous samurai blade. Step off, you might catch this samurai fade.
Don't say anything, Takumi. Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
I'm so damn weak. A real life freak with a nasty reek. Only trip I've got is the piss out leak.
Hey! Yo! I definitely know what rap is! Yo!
Yeah? Do you know who Archimedes is?
What in God's name?
Takumi. What was happening in the gym was entirely different from what I'd been imagining.
What's poppin', Takumi? You feeling this or what?
You're telling me Kurata's gonna join in on this shit?
I just got here. What am I supposed to be feeling exactly?
Damn! Takumi, didn't you know? Rap is about finding a little baby back bitch like me and dissing him so hard he can never show his face again.
You're the most resilient one of us all.
That seems like a pretty skewed interpretation of rap.
So true, yo. You must spit bars.
Ava, you don't even know what's going on, do you?
Man, shut your dumbass mouth and catch the vibes. In here, if you make eye contact with somebody, you gotta drop your hardest bars.
My hardest bars? Oh, God. I don't even know where to begin. I can't come up with stuff on the spot.
The loser has to give the winner an IOU for a shoulder massage.
Sounds more like something you give out on Mother's Day.
Jeez. Anyway, this isn't a fight at all, is it? It's just a rap battle. It must be the cloud energy. Well... the cloud energy's out in full force. Kaku. Why? Well, isn't that just real convenient? Now everyone has an excuse to act as deranged as they want. Takumi, I'm sure you're just unconsciously riffing on their ridiculous behavior, but 3% isn't that low of a roll. Yeah, I played XCOM, okay? 97 isn't all that high of a roll either.
Takumi, your body, it's glowing.
Huh? Oh no, don't tell me. Oh, God. I blacked out just as a massive explosion rang out.